horse people and gun people. I'll put this on both channels, since one is the incompetent cops that didn't do crap to help, and the other is horse behavior on what possibly could have been done. So let's look at the video here.
This is so bad. Oh God.
This dog is seriously doing damage to this horse, and he can't defend himself because the owner won't get off his back because she's too busy screaming and pulling on his head with a bit and pulling on the reins so he can't bite and defend himself. Notice her hands keep pulling and ripping the horse's mouth because she's scared. Meanwhile, the horse is getting chewed up. So, really mishandled event, to say the least. So this attack went on for quite a while, and it's really frustrating to see how this poor horse is trying to defend himself. I'm going to go ahead and mute this if I can. The horse is really trying to defend himself, and he can't because the rider is pulling on his face, and the rider is scared, and she doesn't want to get off and defend her horse, but she wants to stay on and pull on the horse's face while the horse can't protect itself. All these other people are trying to help, which is again scaring the horse. He's being attacked not only by the dog, but by people. I'm not saying the people did wrong. She should have got off the horse and let the horse defend himself. He could have ran and kicked. He would have kept the horse behind him. The horse has learned that if I get underneath and chew on his front legs, he can't kick me with the back legs. And so the people can't get in there because they get kicked by the back legs. Nobody's grabbing the dog by the neck and just flattening him on the ground. The handler won't get off, or the horse owner won't get off. Notice she gets off now after somebody gets the dog away. Perfect. I'm a big, bad, tough policeman on my horse, but I'm not getting off my horse till somebody controls that dog. I don't want to get bit. My horse can get chewed up, but I'm not going to get chewed up. Perfect. Just really sickening on the horse owner and rider. Typical ponytail police. But anyway, when you're dealing with a dog attacking, you've got to let your horse defend itself and stay out of its way, or get down and help your horse. It's just BS, but it is what it is. Here's some injuries of the horse. I mean, this dog chewed this horse up good. Chest, leg, underbelly. He was staying everywhere the horse couldn't defend himself. The horse couldn't bite him because the handler, the female police officer, kept pulling on the bit and wouldn't let the horse defend himself. So he couldn't use his mouth. A horse's mouth is a huge defense, and when you take that away from a horse, you basically went and fed him to the dogs. At least she put pink ribbon on the horse's leg. That'll make the horse feel better. Show that it's loved. But anyway, I digress. Let's see here. A police horse, not the officer. She stayed on top of the horse, so she didn't get bit. Has suffered injuries after attack for a dog. Let's see. TikTok continues. The footage showed jumping and spinning, trying to escape. Yeah, notice they don't say the handler refused to get off and kept interfering with the dog defending himself. They won't say that because we don't want to make a woman look bad, because we have to say women are great and perfect. And then when I point it out, somehow I hate women. So unless you don't want to be saying and call that you hate women, you can't ever talk about women doing stupid shit. Horse requires stitches. A lot of times they don't stitch dog bites. Most of you know I've trained dogs in the military for 20 years, and I've been bitten, I don't know, probably over 50 times. And they don't like stitching because it traps it in there. They want it to ooze and to let it heal naturally from the inside out. When you stitch it, you cause healing on the outside. It traps, affects the inside. So some of the stitches I'm kind of concerned about whether it was a tear and not necessarily a puncture wound. We can't say how important it is to keep your dog on a leash. Oh, so this is going to be dog violence? Is this going to be horse violence? Will it be female police officer violence because she was pulling on the horses? Will it be violence, everything other than, the people that were involved? Anyway, the horse is recovering with his pink wrapping, and I'm sure the woman will get a ribbon for doing such a great, wonderful job by helping her horse not run away and trample people, and she saved lives by controlling her horse from running over people. And her control and her quick-witted actions is a result of her training and just how wonderful it is that whatever propaganda crap. All right, we'll end that there. Horse suffered because the owner and the rider wouldn't let it defend itself. And now we're going to blame the dog or the handler of the dog or whatever, which there's plenty of blame to go around in this article. Luckily, the citizens helped, but the female ponytail police wouldn't get off her horse till after the citizens secured the dog. God forbid she would have got bit. Oh, no. Messed up my nail fighting with a dog. Are you kidding? Well, in that there,